So you're ready to ask the biggest question of your life, the only question before that question. How do you find the perfect ring to ask it with? With the incredible selection of diamonds at Jared and our price match guarantee, you can dare to stop searching and find the perfect diamond at a price you'll love. Visit your local Jared store today and dare to be devoted.
We promise to match any price on a like loose certified diamond of the same quality from any other jewelry retailer. See jared.com/price match for details.
When you need help or advice, you turn to your parents or a trusted friend for help. So why go outside of Virginia, your home, when you need car insurance? Able Insurance gives you individual attention and won't turn you away no matter what your driving record looks like. Giving same-day personal service in the state of Virginia for over 30 years. Able Insurance, 979-0814 is the number. AbleInsurance.com is the site. What up, though? Welcome to the BallHawk Show podcast. I'm your host, Ahmad Hawkins. And, yep, another live show. You know how we do, 5:30. It's that live, uncut, uncensored. That's what we do. It's Monday, so we got to recap everything that happened over the sports weekend, including, I guess we got to retrack all the way back to Thursday night since I didn't do nothing Friday as far as on wax and put it actually on live. I went on Facebook Live and talked about Colin Kaepernick, so that's why that's one of the topics today. Definitely got to recap All-Star Weekend and what were y'all thoughts about that. Shout out to my man Joe Harris, Wahoo Wah, for winning the three-point contest. I guess Joe Harris is the best shooter in the NBA right now. I mean, I don't know. That's what y'all, usually equate who the best is with a little contest and stuff. But we know the narrative is going to change now since your favorite didn't win. Ain't like he ain't beat no killers. He beat some killers. But, we just going to let that ride. You know what I'm saying? They don't like that. They don't like that because what's good with you. So, I know this Colin Kaepernick's topic is going to be a hot topic. We got to talk about Antonio Brown and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We got to talk about, I guess, the upcoming draft for Kyler Murray. That'll be some of the discussion this week with the Combine coming up. But, yeah, man, the hot ticket from this weekend was definitely the All-Star game, though, man. Do y'all still enjoy All-Star Weekend? I know a lot of the people I saw on my timeline went down to Charlotte for the All-Star Weekend and festivities. Me, I didn't look at anything live. That lets you know how much I care about the NBA All-Star. I do the same thing to the Pro Bowl. Like, I really don't pay attention to them live. I may record them and come back. Once I saw that Joe Harris won the three-point contest, of course, I went right on YouTube and somebody had it uploaded to where it was faster. So I looked at it on YouTube, and the dunk contest was, it was okay. Home dude dunked over Shaq. Dennis Smith Jr. missed like 30-day going dunks. But for the most part, man, I like the celebrity game. I like I just like the celebrity game. That's the only thing I like. It's a celebrity game. That's just it. I don't enjoy the game anymore. I'm not, when you were young, you enjoyed seeing all the stars on the same court. But what's up, Nick? I'm gonna answer your question. Explain the cap money versus NFL versus Nike. Did his girl Nessa coordinate it? So yeah, man, I'm gonna talk about the Cap stuff. I just wanted to make sure I shed some light on what was going on with the NBA because, like I said, I know once we get into the Cap narrative, it's gonna pretty much take this show. So I'm flip flopping between my YouTube stream and my dog said dunk contest with some trash can juice. I mean, do you think they should get those professional dunkers to come and be a part of the dunk contest and up the ante? What type of motivation does anybody have to really be a part of the dunk contest? The 3-point contest is more exciting to the dunk contest. It was. I mean, you had all those sharpshooters there. Joe Harris was a last-minute addition because he's shooting 47% from the field. I mean, from the 3-point line for the season. So we had basically had a politic to get him in there. He was smart, went to UVA, so he's smart, he's studious. He understood that after all that warming up, let me go ahead and go first while I'm warm. See, a lot of these dudes so cool that they want to wait until the end, have a little standing ovation, and then go, and then they got all cold. But Joe Harris put that pressure on them, especially if you come up and you produce, man. You make it produce. My man Darian said money will make it better. Yeah, man, what type of incentive can you give these players that will motivate them to be a part of this dunk contest because the luster is gone? And maybe because all these professional dunkers and because of social media, we see all the dunks anyway. If you play 2K, you see all the dunks. Like, no dunk can wow us anymore. These professional dunkers do every dunk in America. So even when Diallo jumped over Shaq and put his whole arm in the rim, I didn't even get super excited, and I should have, but I'm desensitized from the excitement. I just don't really too much care about the dunk contest like that. I don't know, man. Maybe if we had like Paul George reverse 360 in the All-Star game, that was dope. Giannis' little bounce pass out of you from Steph Curry. That was like, maybe we just need those names to start participating, and now they understand self-preservation just a little too much, and it takes away from the fandom aspect of having big names partake in the festivities. Jason Tatum in a little skills challenge when he hit the half-court shot, that was fun. You know what I'm saying? That's something that's memorable that you're going to think about and be like, yeah, I remember when that happened. But I don't know, man. Rock, what's good with you, man? You off mute.
What's up, man? You doing all right, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. How you been, man?
Man, tired, man. It's Valentine's week. It's not even a day anymore, man, because, I got little ladies now also, so it wore me out, man. It wore me out. But other than that, I'm all right.
So we talking about various topics today, bro, and I already know what you calling on. I already know what you want to talk about. So go ahead, kick it off, dog. What you trying to get into?
What you talking about, that Kaepernick situation?
Yeah, we talking about Killer Kaep. Killer Kaep in the settlement, man. What's your thought?
Huh?
Go ahead. What you gonna say?
I was gonna say, man, I'm cool with it. I know a lot of people gonna have an issue with Kaep for basically doing the settlement. But my thing is, it all depends on what he chooses to do with the funds and things of that sort. Even though I don't care, I'm saying how people will look at him on it. But for the NFL to settle, oh my God, that make me wonder what in the world are they trying to cover up? What are they trying to hide? Because this is bigger than Kaep. For them to do that, it's some way bigger than Colin Kaepernick that would have been exposed. Even if Kaepernick would have lost this collusion case, the information that would have been put out there probably would have hurt the NFL so bad, because the NFL, see, we be thinking about Me Too movements and stuff like that in a small little vacuum. It works for the NFL and stuff too, not on just somebody molesting somebody or raping somebody, just they've been raping people financially and physically with their brains and stuff like that. We all, like, I suffer from CTE. You know what I'm saying? So just think about how long the NFL has been covering up stuff. You know how they used to tell us in football, you just got your bed wrong, and you back out there. It was like against man code to not suck it up and play. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many things that I believe that would have just been brought to light, even though it wouldn't have had anything to do with his case per se, but it would have been a bad look on the NFL. And I just wonder what all these things are. CTE is just one of them I was just bringing up, but it got to be way more to it for them to settle, because they fight to the end.
To the death.
And that's how wealthy people do, period. I learned that from a guy, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not throw race in it, but from a rich white guy. He said, you want to know what the problem is? He matter of fact, he told us just like this. He had owed this woman some money. He was wrong. The woman was trying to get her money back from him, and he admitted to being wrong in the situation. So I was like, well, why don't you just get a woman the money back? He said, see, that's the problem in the black community. He said, whenever a black man has an issue, if he has money, he just throws money at the problem, but that never solves the problem. So that problem keeps coming back up. He said, no, you solve the problem so it doesn't happen again. So this woman is trying to sue him. He's making sure that no one ever tries to sue him again, even though he knows he's wrong. And I'm like, wow, that makes a whole lot of sense. And that's how the NFL is also. A bunch of wealthy men who they're not going to settle unless they know they stand a chance to losing something bigger in the bigger picture. And that's why they settle with Kaep.
Darian, what's up, man? You off mute? And is that JaVale?
Nah, man, it's the Charlotte All-Star Shake and Bake.
Oh, my dog, Shake and Bake in the building. Yeah.
Hey, I think, honestly, like, going back to the dunk contest, I'll get a Cap in a second. Going back to the dunk contest, I think we'll be saved next year, because with Dallo, like, I've seen some of his high school stuff, because they had one where it was him and Zion before. And then this will kind of, when Zion come in next year, it'll be a rematch. Plus, you got that boy Jay Morant coming in, too, who's going to be, who can jump out the gym. So I think it will be fine for another year. But I think Dolly, you know, I already knew about him, but I think he probably could have done more. But with your boy Dennis Smith missing all types of dunks, I mean, he probably just played it safe. Like, why I gotta extend myself? Oh boy, missed about 20 dunks. If you you want to save the dunk contest, you should only get one retry. Stop giving people so much. Like, how you not prepared by this point? We come, you know, maybe we hold a higher standard. We're spoiled because we've seen the Dominiques and the Mikes and the Vince Carters, everybody before him. But they actually got up and dunk. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody missing no dunk off the first time. But now you got these young cats, man. I guess, you know, they don't really put into that craft like that. So it's like, okay, I'll miss a dunk here or there, and I'll still get another chance to do it. But once you miss that first or second time, the zest out of it is gone. Nobody wants to see it again. So
that's real.
Know,
we've already seen probably pretty much the best dunks we can ever see. That's what makes it so hard for the dunk contest every year as it go on. But the only way to truly say it's two ways to say the dunk contest. If there was a way to force the stars to participate, because it'll have more hype behind it, because that's what we used to, man, watching Jordan and Dominique go at it. You see what I'm saying? You got a star power.
Yeah,
or
you want to watch the stars. Or
you're going to have to do this. The best dunkers in the world are not in the NBA. It's that simple.
That's a fact.
The best that's a fact. You see it now. You have to turn into a celebrity dunk contest and let the other boys from around the world that's traveling doing dunk contests be in it. Because I remember when the kid did that 720. He probably they're up there. That's what they call that boy. Like
like
the
and1.
Man, that man did a 720, man.
720 in the game.
in a game. That's ridiculous. So imagine in a dunk contest. So that's the only way that they could look how they just saved the All-Star game. Doing that drafting is, I think that's better than doing East versus West. Because could you imagine an East versus West with everybody running to the West right now?
Golly, that would have been brutal this year. I mean, it's pretty much almost the same. Pretty much almost the same, but then they added like Kyrie on their team on the West because he pretty much picked. Well, I don't know. Steph was on the opposite team, so yeah, it would have been brutal this year when you think about it. It would have been brutal. Man, it would have got super ugly. But
so they need to add some guys from these real. They be traveling the world doing dunk contests and commercials. You need to put them in the dunk contest. That's the only way it's going to be exciting.
What you going to say, Shake?
I was going to say I'm proud of my city. You know, we was a good host. You know, behind the scenes, there was a lot of going on. We had the best performance. It was way better than the Super Bowl. You know, we gave y'all a Meek Mill and a J. Cole. You know.
Why was it in Charlotte again so soon? Wasn't it just there like 2 years ago?
Nah, we had lost it too. It was supposed to be here 2 years ago, but they had like some controversy.
For that bathroom joint, right?
The bathroom law, yeah.
What y'all mean the bathroom? They lost it for a bathroom law.
Remember that law?
The trannies, man, they want the woman's bathroom. You know what I'm saying? HBT law.
So what ended up happening? Y'all gave them the restrooms, or you didn't give them the restrooms? What happened?
But I'm not in this. But I mean, I feel like they gave it up, dude. They gave up the bathrooms, dude.
Hey, I don't mean to change.
Bro.
I don't mean to change subjects right quick, but Darian, you watch battle rap. Shake, you watch battle rap. Hollow the Don got murdered.
Oh, yeah, he died.
Man. Hollow, man.
He been on Twitter all day today, copping please. He been on Twitter all day today like he about to just jump off a bridge or something. He look pitiful right now.
Yes, and Mav Holler, too, though. Like, come on,
Mav
like,
Holler had murder mook rounds. He was going like at least 10 minutes each round and then stumble once. I was like, good
man,
Lord.
Yeah, he was battling for his life right there. That's what I think Holler overlooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Mav's been iffy the past few years, you know? But, you gotta be ready.
They're going right. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, that's how you know Hollow the Don know he has the fan base and the backing that he could just have a dud and Mav knew there is no possibility he could even come close to losing. Like, he had to win the press and just give himself like – they dropped that Av battle on Wednesday.
Right beforehand. Yeah, they sure did.
Yeah. Yo,
I mean, that's not
I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for Goods to cook up Cassidy.
Can Goods cook Cassidy, man? You think he got that?
I think Goods can cook. I think Goods can get him, B.
I think he could beat him, but I don't. I mean, when the last time like Goods really bodied somebody? You know what I'm saying? Where he was like, "Ooh, Goods killed him." I know he got this, the little swag, and he's clever.
K-Rock,
did he not get K-Rock?
Did he? I'm talking about like killed him. Did he kill him? Like kill him?
I feel like that was the decisive win for him.
Yeah.
I feel like that put some chink out of Tay arm, and then Tay been on losing streak since then. Like that hurt Tay.
So can we say that for the guys who are the favorites and coming? So let me see. All right. So Rock got bodied recently. Can we say Mook got bodied by Verb recently, or is that?
We can say that. We can stand that. Yeah.
Can we say K-Shine bodied J Mills?
Yeah.
Yes, we can say that.
It ain't looking good for Cassidy because big names been getting bodied. Because Twerk got bodied by DNA. Then, and Big K beat Calico this past weekend too. Shout out to Big K, man. I'm glad Big K got him a win. It's been like 6 battles since he got a win, yo. He blocked me on Twitter, but I'm shouting him out anyway. He blocked me out this Cortez battle when I was like, he lost. He didn't like it, so he blocked me. That's messed up. Hey, we from the same city, man. You can't be like that.
Of course. I think
right.
I'm just too busy looking forward to the Lux battle, though. That's all I care about for real.
Lux Averb?
Lux and Averb.
Man,
I think Averb gonna come get him too. Averb, he wanted, he been wanting these. Like Lux been dodging, you know.
Hey, my dog made a good point. He said Twerk looked bad versus Bill Collector also. Why you? No, Twerk get a lot of passes but looking ass too.
Twerk.
Who he just battled? Clips actually bodied him.
He the Cardi B
after that first round.
Man.
That first round he left Earth, but after that,
yeah,
Twerk he get away with murder, man. He give you one great round. He might be the new Sue Surf where he give you one round and that's it.
Jersey.
Surf give you two in Jersey.
Yeah.
Shout out to Surf. All right, man. So
I don't think. Go ahead. My bad.
No, it's you. Go ahead.
No. I was gonna say, I don't think with Lux, I think you just can't count that man out. I mean, he ain't lost really too much, and I feel like if things would have went differently for the Hollow battle, Hollow could have easily lost that battle too. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, looking at the material, if you want to go by material, he wins every battle. But
hey, so let me ask you this: out of the Mount Rushmore that usually people talk about, you know, they used to say Lux, Hollow, Mook, and then possibly like a Charlie Cliff. You know that fourth one always teeters, right? Can we say that Lux lost to all of them?
Say what?
Has Lux lost to all of those guys? Has he lost to Hollow, Clips? We know he lost to Mook on Total Slaughter. If he lose the Verb, what do we think of Lux?
You think he lost the Clips?
A lot of people say he lost the Clips.
Yeah.
I don't think he lost the Clips. I don't think he did. A lot of people think he, you know.
I think he lost to Murder Mook.
I know he lost to Mook at Total Slaughter.
I mean, that wasn't a fair fight either, though. But if that's the case, they need to do a third battle.
Yeah, true.
True. The gas that Mook had was just ridiculous. And then Total Slaughter, everybody don't know you don't take Total Slaughter seriously, bro. So he should have been on URL.
After Joe Budden.
You know, Mook be crying.
Yeah, Joe Budden put a Sue Surf. He did Jersey. He put the mic down and said Jersey. But yeah, man, let's go ahead. I want to see Sue and Geechee, man. I need to see Sue and Geechee. I don't want to see Rum. Rum already went against Sue Surf, didn't he?
Who?
Kind of thing. Did Sue Surf and Rum Nitty ever get in the ring together?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Rum won that.
Yeah, Rum nice. I need all battle rappers to stay away from Rum Nitty. You do not want that smoke. Good Lord. Between Danny Mize and Rum Nitty, I don't know who on a killing spree right now. Like Danny Mize on a killing spree too. Huh?
They just stepped up. The West Coast got them hitters right now. Nitty, Geechee.
Geechee, yeah.
Champion.
They did B-Dot.
Nah, I can't never forget about B-Dot.
B-Dot
is going hard too.
Don't it seemed like the Christian rappers are their Achilles heel because A-Ward killed Geechee and then Loso beat B-Dot. I mean, A-Ward absolutely destroyed Geechee. Geechee keeps saying, he ain't take it seriously, but if it's on camera, you better take it serious.
Did you see the Chef Trez and Loso?
Oh my God, man. It hurt my heart, man. Chef Trez came with it.
Oh, Trez,
I want Loso to win decisively. I want him to win decisively, but I can't give it to him. Chef Trez, three of them things.
Real question. Do you think Chef beat Danny?
I think Danny got that. Danny been on a killing spree.
Yeah, that's two. It could go 2-1 either way.
Danny been on a killing spree. He been in this bag, yo.
Danny got 12 kids. Shit.
All right, man. But let's go ahead and get back to the topic at hand, man. Since we got everybody in here, everybody in the streams, everybody want to talk about Colin Kaepernick. That's why they showed up. So Colin Kaepernick settled with the NFL. the terms of the settlement can't be disclosed because the non-disclosure agreement, so they can't talk about the financial gain that him and Eric Reed received. And amongst the community, a lot of folks are split, saying that Kaepernick sold out because he took the money. But a lot of people don't realize that this lawsuit was about his employment and being blackballed. It wasn't about the actual movement. It was about employment. So do you guys feel like he sold out?
I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why does everybody care about how much money this man's getting? The man had already sacrificed, 3 years of getting real NFL money. You don't know what type of lifestyle this man had. He had to change up everything. And now all these people are crying in the black community about, he shouldn't have took it. He shouldn't have sold out. Is anybody going to give him money? Has anybody given him money other than Nike? Throw him bread?
Tell me this, though.
You know what I'm saying?
If they don't give him a shot now, is it collusion again?
We don't know if that's a part of the agreement. We don't know. See, that's the thing that I think. That's what Stephen A. Smith preferenced his comment once Max kind of rebuttal and was like, why we care about the money. He basically asked what you asked. Stephen A. want to know what was a part of it. Like, does he have to stay with it from the NFL? If he is allowed to come back in the NFL, does he have to stand for the anthem now? Like, they want to know the logistics as far as the settlement outside of the money. And me personally, I'm happy that the NFL basically admit fault that they were blackballing him, that they were colluding, and all the owners are good old boys. They talk to each other from keeping him out because he was the head of the snake. Yes, he was getting paid by Nike through endorsements, but that doesn't matter when it comes to the employment of the NFL because we understood that he was 64 of the best quarterbacks on this planet that could play in the NFL. So they demonstrated that they did collude, and they said they had a smoking gun, and maybe they had something that's going to cause a billion-dollar company like the NFL to say, all right, fam, we'll give you basically lost wages, and we can probably prorate how many more leagues you would have been in the NFL, what you probably would have been making. And then Eric Reed, we could compensate you also because we inconvenienced you as well. So they both received money, and somebody asked me, is this different than what Malcolm Jenkins and them did with the coalition? And I think it's a little different because the coalition, well, I don't know. I like to stay out of that, man. I stay out of that. I stay out of that because everybody get mad about that.
That coalition, no, tell it like it is. That joint, hush.
If the NFL was,
that's why he was so mad.
If the NFL was even smarter, what Buddy Love tell her, you want me to break it down for all the rich dummies in the room? Like, if I were them, I would take advantage of this. You know, already by settling, you lost basically. So what I do is I get with Cap and I spin this whole thing. I go ahead and say what we should have said in the long run. I go ahead and do a whole campaign on, look, it's wrong for anyone to be murdered by a police officer. You see what I'm saying? Like, you come out with this information and be like, look, we don't want Cap to kneel anymore. Let's stand with them then. And that's how you get these folks to stand up. And, man, you can make so much money from doing that because now you're going to unite the whole country and have folks coming back together again and just saying that, man, this really was about police officers killing people, bringing awareness to it. Now we got the awareness to it. Let's do something about it. Let's put some money into research into solving this stuff and to changing laws and things of that sort. So, but they quick to they don't want to say nothing about a cop killing somebody. But if you beat up your girlfriend, they want to get all in your business. Now she's still alive, player. I ain't kill her. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what bamboozles me is how the players in the NFL are on two strings. Number one, they're the lowest paid, talking about money, the lowest paid athletes with the most harm done to their bodies. That doesn't make sense. Y'all got to get together on that. And then number two, we talking about 50 million. Roger Goodell is the highest paid person in the NFL. This nigga make more than Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers.
He got to though.
How?
Because you got to think about it. When you're in that type of when you're in that type of position of power, you have to be paid you have to be paid so well to where you cannot be you cannot be bought in any kind of way. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to how you regulate and do things in this organization.
You can't be the highest paid either and have all the power like that. You know, you can't have the highest paid and all the power.
If you paying me $2 million a year, and I got teams and owners coming behind the scenes and all that, don't suspend this guy, don't do that, do this, do that, and they breaking you off, you gonna rock with it. But when you making $44 million a year, I can't be bought.
I got a question.
Commissioner should be making more than no athlete like that. That's what I'm saying.
It's a question in the stream. Nick Booker said, "How do you think the families involved in his stand feel right now?"
Huh?
He said, "How do you think the families involved in his stand feel right now?" And I think that goes back to what I said at the beginning. His lawsuit wasn't about his stand. His lawsuit was about his employment, being wrongfully exiled out of the NFL because of his silent protest, which wasn't breaking any rules, and for the narrative that was built that he wasn't good enough to play in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of times we're grouping the two together. Like his stand and his activist work is outside of football, and what he exposed from the owners was that they were being petty and trying to control what he does outside of football. And it's not like he's breaking the law. It's not like he's being violent. It's not like he's taking drugs. He was using his platform, which we all want athletes to do, use their platform to bring awareness. That's why we had the breast cancer awareness week. The NFL allowed, they wear pink. Why? To bring awareness, but we all know why they're wearing pink, because a paycheck is involved. Yeah, money. Yeah. And I think when it comes to Kaep, a lot of people are up in arms right now, not realizing that if you think about this settlement, all right, and I may be reaching, but y'all help me out. You think about this settlement, it's about employment. And I pose this question to folks who feel like Kaep sold out. Everybody talk about 40 acres in a mule, right? What if the government came to each minority family and be like, here go your 40 acres and the mules, stop bitching?
I'm taking mine.
And will we be considered as sellouts because they gave us 40 acres and a mule and now told us stop bitching, you equal now? Because you can do a lot with that 40 acres and a mule if you smart.
I sure can.
and Hawk, I understand exactly what you're saying. That's what's wrong in our community. Like, we will fight for something, right? We'll be fighting. We'll be fighting. As soon as you reap the benefit of the fight, now your own people, now you're a sellout. You're like, hold on, this is what we was fighting for. Like, how am I a sellout? So, I'm taking my 40 acres and a mule also.
So Nick Booker, he posed another question. So here's another narrative also, and I'm glad Nick asked this question. He asked, did Colin Kaepernick turn down 2 jobs in the NFL? If Colin Kaepernick would have turned down any job from the NFL, there would be no settlement.
Exactly.
So the settlement displays to every naysayer that it wasn't about his skills. It was about them colluding to keep him out and for them being petty. So that's what the settlement proves.
Guilty party settled.
Nobody had any doubt, huh?
The guilty settled, don't they?
But see, that's what I don't get though. As big as the NFL is, like, you're not gonna make me believe that they on the up and up. So how weren't they able to do some messed up documents and stuff and show behind the scenes he was off a contract, all this kind of stuff, and he turned them down? Like, how they weren't able to get some lawyers to really do some crooked stuff to make it look like dude really wasn't trying to play no football or nothing no more, because they've been dirty and they're gonna be dirty.
They was trying.
The whole thing with John Elway. Talking about he had given him a chance. He declined, even though it was before the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
They're trying to use that to try to.
That's Hawk boy.
hey, I call a spade too. So I got a homeboy who was trying to use that narrative that, you know, the Broncos traded for Kaep and then Kaep didn't want to take a pay cut and that's why he out the NFL. And I was like, you do know that trade took place before he even took a knee. And who wants to take a pay cut in a trade to go somewhere new? Like, he earned that money. He led his team to the Super Bowl. He got that big contract. Nobody wants to come up off their money. So for some people to say, well, if he would have took that pay cut, he'd have a job right now. For them to use that narrative is, to me, was just weak because it was reaching.
In a lot of cases, you can't do that. I know you can't do that as a coach. You can't go somewhere else for the same pay.
And look, hey, think about all the endorsements and stuff that he lost. Like, that is more than just the money that he lost from the NFL. Like, you gotta think, like, the man, like I said, the man's lifestyle. Like, you don't know what he was doing with his money or whatever that he had going on.
Between this settlement and Nike, he at least got $100 million.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, they call it, yeah. You could say that. But I mean,
he wasn't gonna get
like
$100 million on the field no more.
But with the Nike, that, like, he could have been using that Nike for the activist money, and maybe he was using this just to re-up for what he had lost from the NFL from the jump.
Yeah.
Even still, I still want to know, why do we care about what's going on with his money? I mean, you got to think about how hard of a case was this. Eric Reed, you can't name 10 players better than Eric Reed. Like, safeties better than Eric Reed. And then with Kaepernick, all you got to do is name Nathan Peterman.
I mean, it's a lot of things.
I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it out of respect for Hawk.
Who?
Hey, Hawk.
Who's the quarterback?
It's one of your teammates. I ain't gonna say his name.
Oh, Matt Schaub. He hate Matt Schaub.
Matt Schaub still in the league?
Yeah, he's still in the league. He played the Falcons.
Wow.
You see, he said that now.
They brought Mike Schaub, but Matt Schaub back, but not Mike Vick. Come on, man.
Hey, tell me this though. You would think that a lot more people. I didn't think that the movement was as big as it should have been. Do you think it had something to do with Kaep's background, as far as his ethnicity? Like, because he's not. I mean, a lot of people don't look at him like, oh man, he's not all the way black. Kind of like how they were doing Obama.
Yeah, I mean, that's the first thing they were throwing out when Kaep first, took his stance. Him being adopted by a Caucasian family. You saw a lot of media outlets basically try to defeat his stance because he wasn't, quote, a true guy that grew up in struggle. Like, it just amazes me how just think of this whole situation with Kaep, how it started, right? He was doing a silent protest. He actually did it a preseason game before they finally caught him sitting down. And like Darian always say, Marshawn Lynch's been doing it for years, but it was just when they asked Kaepernick went so left that they was like, oh crap, he really challenging politics right now, because the political race was, it was strong with Trump and other candidates, with Clinton and them. So it was just like, we got something. Because with Marshawn, he wouldn't have said nothing. He just like, yeah, I do what I do. That ain't gonna move. They ain't gonna move the needle. But when Kaep came out and spoke against police brutality and the injustices in the world for minorities, and had everybody researching what the national anthem third stanza was, and during that time, what the song illustrated, that they played on everyone's feelings. So then Kaep sitting down is disrespectful. Then Kaep goes talking to a former person from the service. He said, hey, man, take a knee, because that's what we usually do. When people get hurt on sports, what do? We take a knee. It's a sign of respect. Yeah. You're submitting. So in a way, when Kaep was taking a knee, they could have still twisted it. You feel what I'm saying? Because when Ray Lewis dropped the 2 knees, you see what he said. I did it for my Lord. I got on the knee, and I prayed.
Dude make me sick now. That used to be one of my favorite players, man.
He turned into Steve Harvey real quick, didn't he?
But hey,
I feel like Monique every time I see Ray Lewis now. I see this Steve Harvey. Baby.
Why won't
we not gonna do
why
that?
Why won't we address changing the national anthem? We still singing this every single sporting event, as if like
talking about the bombs bursting
like
over air. Why are we singing that ritual of bombs bursting over air, bro? That ain't peaceful. That ain't love.
I'm just not like for us to. That's our problem. Like we can find out that something is incorrect and we'll still rock with it. Think about how much stuff they done taught us in our life, bruh. Every one I tell people every day, it's imperative that you teach your kids, because the stuff that they teach us coming up in the school system and everything is crazy. They had me growing up thinking that some white man founded some land that already had some people on it. Now here we go. We find out about the national anthem.
They're celebrating it. They ain't just tell you
man,
that.
We celebrate it. And
celebrating that, boy.
If it wasn't for Colin Kaepernick, I would have never known that it was. And see, I'm guilty of it also. I would have never known that it was 4 verses to it. You see what I'm saying? And like I took the national anthem with pride during my playing days. Like I would literally be in tears before a game because I'm thinking about everything that had happened in my life that had led to this point. All that just flashing through my head while the national anthem playing. And man, when they get through singing that, John, I'm ready to play ball and knock somebody's head off. And Cap took a knee, and boy, they said it was 4 verses, and I read that 3rd one. That made me disgusted that I even had some type of feeling about a song that really hates me.
Hey, I mean, you could debatably say that about Christianity, hate to say, but how Christianity was twisted and was used against us during slavery.
Control.
But yet we still kind of using by those same principles.
Man,
that's why Nat Turner went crazy. That's why Nat Turner, in a sense, went crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you look at that movie, he was provided mobility because he was spreading the word. And what was the word doing? It was sending out this hope and in a sense of controlling and making them obedient.
I'm glad you brought that up, Hawk. And I know that's what I like about your show. It's a sports show, but we can get on to anything we want to. And to me, that's what's going to have you big time in a minute around here, because nothing is off limits, you know.
Nothing.
But to bring up, I never forget when that movie was coming out, Birth of a Nation, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to show you how messed up we are, and I'm going to make it relate to what's going on with Gucci right now.
Okay, talk.
That's the problem with us. Like, man, we're such robots. We never have a original ideal or plan when it comes to injustices, period. Like, for example, I never forget when Birth of a Nation was coming out, and they put out all this stuff about this man supposed to allegedly rape somebody and all this, right? They was putting all the dirt they could out about this guy. And at first I was like, I wonder why is this coming up now? And I didn't know that the man was the director, that he owned everything about this movie, right? So he was going to benefit off every single dollar made from this movie. Boom. So guess what we did? We didn't go support it in the black community. So here we go, fast forward, Black Panther coming out. We want to buy African clothes. We going in large groups, seeing it 6-7 times. When last I checked, Marvel is owned by white people, and so is Disney. And they didn't. And if you look, those actors didn't make much money in that movie. So you made the movie made billions of dollars, and it went to Disney and Marvel. So that's what I'm saying. Like we'll fight battles. We'll let people tell us when to be mad.
Hollywood movies.
Exactly. We let people tell us when to be mad, when to be happy, all this kind of stuff. So here we go with Gucci doing what they did, and we got rappers saying, "Hey, be mad for 3 months," because they ain't even strong enough to say, you know what, somebody disrespect my people like that, I don't deal with them, period, anymore.
And you know the whole thing that
confused,
right. The whole thing that confused about this Gucci thing, even with T.I. and Floyd Mayweather, and it's crazy that Floyd, out of all people, Floyd Mayweather hit the nail on the head when T.I. was coming at him with this trap. Floyd Mayweather said, "Dog, you want to boycott for 3 months? What's 3 months gonna do? Like, if you really serious, you just get away from it. Why you putting them on like a timeout?
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Floyd had
he'll take Bill Cosby now, man. I ain't really feeling T.I. right now, man.
Like, Floyd had a point, man. And then T.I. took the opportunity. Like, why you put a diss track out on a guy who don't even rap, and then you making a video of you hitting Mitt, like you gonna really fight Floyd? Come on, son. T.I., come on, son.
Come on. That's another thing when you become an older rapper and you're not relevant like you was anymore. But that's what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. Was it a nice song? I like the song, but.
Yeah,
bro, you doing that? You mad because dude allegedly slept with your woman and all this? It's too much going into that. You shouldn't even made no song about dude when it came to that situation because it looked worse on your part talking about some 3 months. The moment I heard that 3 months, then I heard DJ Envy co-signed it. I was so mad about that. All these beige dudes. But
did you also hear what DJ Envy said? He said you just gotta wear your Gucci in the house. Come on, dog.
Nah, see that's the problem, bro. Could you imagine if some of these people was born 20, 30 years before they actually were, and they had to be the leaders to help us get out of some of the situations we was in, bro? We'd still be stuck in slavery.
But Rob, that Black Panther movie is kind of a double-edged sword, though, man, because you got to think about how, like, you got guys like Ryan Coogler and a guy like the main character who came from Howard University, by the way. You know what I'm saying? And what do you do as far as the support for them? Because it's kind of like I
understand that. Yeah, it is a double-edged sword because if you don't support them, now you got a black director who can't get a budget anymore to do a film. You got and now that stops him from hiring other black people. So like I want to say that we shouldn't have never. I want to say that we shouldn't have never went and supported Black Panther, but
he was talking about how easy it is to control us mentally. Yeah. How easy it is to influence us and control us mentally to get us to be detracted from something that can actually truly change you because it's real history versus they allow you to support something that's a fairy tale, you know, even though it's a lot of subliminal and motivational things within Black Panther. But when you look at Birth of a Nation, that's something that took place that can truly change your mindset on a lot of things that do control us, whether it's religion, whether it's so many things that's in that movie that can have you truly changing your outset on life and how you educate your own kids. Like Rock was talking about the school system and what's being taught and what should be taught, period. You know,
you know what's so crazy too? Well, since that movie, you got a whole bunch of things like with the African movement, like a lot of more people listening to Calypso. You got freaking Casanova shooting a movie. Shooting a video up out in Africa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, with hyenas in the background.
Like that. Now everybody's trying to monetize on that stuff now.
But check this out.
Now, what's even crazy though?
To add to that point, I'm saying to add to that before I forget this. Like everything, the bottom line is the dollar, right? And I see it every day. Not to basically get off the subject, but like with taxes, you had all these black people opening up their own tax companies and stuff. Because I deal with tax companies every day, and they see that these people are making money. So guess what? That's when your turbo taxes and all this stuff come out, what you can do it free, all that. I never forget when rap music and R&B was starting to catch up, and it was projected to surpass country music as the #1 genre. That's when LimeWire and BuzzShare and all the free downloadable stuff convert YouTube to MP3. You see what I'm saying? Like, man, bruh, I see this go on every single day. When we go to start making progress, they'll make our stuff free. You see what I'm saying? So, like, and that's what I'm saying. We got to start understanding and learning. See, I used to hate this. Like, when it comes to a black production, I make sure I purchase it, or I go to the movies. I do those type things. I don't buy the bootleg. See, one thing about white people, I give them credit about this. If it's their favorite actor and stuff like that, they're going to support. They're going to pay to go see the show. We don't do it. We want to run out here and we're going to bootleg it. We're going to share all kinds. I remember getting on my partners when I used to do the rap music and stuff. I remember Future came out with a CD. Y'all, we had about 20-something cars out of town rolling. Everybody had a burnt disc of the main album in their CD player. I'm like, this supposed to be your boy, though. Like, that's what's wrong with us, man. Like, we do not understand how money actually works, and they do. Every time we start building, they knock the foundation from up under. And we got to stop letting it happen.
And don't get me started on music, because of the fact that I feel like we've lost our way in music from the jump already, because of the fact that you got to think, like, a lot of things where it used to be, like, real soulful, like, even with 90s hip-hop. 90s hip-hop and R&B used to go hand in hand. Now you got a lot of things that's choking out the R&B music. If you go look at your stuff right now, when you go, like, say, for new releases, all your new releases is all rap. The R&B spot, all the R&B stuff sound like rap. You know what I'm saying?
All the R&B guys want to rap.
Hold up. Speaking of
purpose.
rap, where the rap start at? The Bronx. The Bronx should be looking like Dubai right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that whole movement's been stolen. You know, something that's been created, a whole genre created. But I could probably be working at a rap company and working for some white man. That's crazy to me. That's a mind fuck to me. I don't understand that. You know, and that's the industry that we should all be running right now. Like,
exactly.
Like, back on the Black Panther thing real quick. The double-edged sword with that, you go on Google right now and type in Black Panther, you're going to see some fictional Black Panthers and not the real Black Panthers, not your Huey Newton.
That too.
That too. It's taking that out. And one more point about Kaepernick being black. Man, Kaepernick black to me, man. I mean, RG3, melanin might be more popping than Kaepernick, but, I mean, his spirit, you know, Kaepernick, he a brother, man. RG3 a cornball, man.
Hey, Joel, you off mute, man. Welcome to the show.
Hey, man, what's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm good, brother. What topic did you want to talk about, man, or you have one separate?
I have an issue with this situation, all right? Like, and, like, I always say, like, you know, he was the face of a movement. Now, to me, this is my opinion, and my opinion only, you know, agree with me or disagree with me, I think the win would have been if everything would have came out and there would have been 100% transparency if he would have taken the everything to court, won his battle, and let it all out and still get paid. Like, am I wrong for feeling this way?
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know if money was involved in the suit as far as if it would have played out. You know what I'm saying?
This what you got to understand. Let's say Cap never was kicked out of the NFL and never left the NFL. He was still on a team, but was still kneeling and stuff, right? So you see what I'm saying? So you see how they separate the movement from actually? The case is strictly about football. So
it's predicated on the other. Like, you really can't separate it. One action is predicated on the other.
Well,
no, they're different.
I think what gets lost, Joel, is that the lawsuit is about collusion of not allowing him to be an employee.
Right. No, I get that. I understand that.
So that's why in a sense it is separated, because he was talking about lost wages because they put out the narrative that he wasn't good enough, so he challenged it. Like, is this truly the?
And to me, this is what I'm saying, is that if all of that is true, you know what I'm saying? Like, why not fight the good fight and let it all come out?
We don't know. Here's the thing.
Like,
honestly, I don't. But here's the thing that we got to recognize also. With a lawsuit like this, which is going on for almost 2 years, we don't know how much that retainer's, like, I don't know his money situation. And most of the time, companies usually big boy you until your money run out.
Come on, that's a cop out.
How is it a cop
By
out?
Nike. He ain't beat
Hold on. Time out. So why is it a cop out? Because you purposely wanted to see what else they had on them, or you truly believe like money wasn't going to run out for him?
No. I wanted to see it all.
Look. I know I don't know you, man, but you know what? You sounded like other folks that I hear talk about. Now, what you want to do sound like is prove that it was just about the money to him, and that's not the case. It's like it seemed like people wanted him to wait and what you thought he was gonna get $1 billion or something and be able to give back to his cause or something like.
Okay. No. The money's all good and great. Understand me. That in a way is a win. What I'm saying is that it's not the true win. It's the exposure of that it actually happened. That you can't just say that this happened because we think it happened. That you're arguing conjecture. No, like let it all be out in the open. Let it all come out. Everything.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this then. Because I agree. Me and Hawk talked about this when it was just me and him on here. I want to know what all they had to hide. But check this out. Let's forget about all that. Hold on, check this out. Did you have a problem with Kaep kneeling during the national anthem?
Yes and no.
Because see, even though you said yes and no, if you have a problem with him,
wait,
Rob. Before you go, Joe. Hold on.
Can I say why so you understand?
Wait, no. I just want to ask you a question. I'm gonna let Rock go, but I just want you to think about this while Rock's still talking. You see how you can say yes and no, but Kaep can't separate the two issues in the law?
No, that's why I said. Can I say so you understand? I say yes because I believe in what he's doing. I say no because I'm a veteran and I didn't like the venue that he chose. Does that make sense?
No.
I'm
a veteran. I
didn't like the way he went about it, but I approve of what he did because if you have conviction, do what you believe in. I 100% believe in that.
But then you fight for that so he can have that right?
Question, though.
That's right.
If you're a
That's
veteran,
right.
I got a question, veteran.
That's right.
As a veteran, do you not like? There's U.S. bases all in many countries over America. Do you not feel like you were a terrorist, part of colonization, being a veteran?
No.
So you feel like Russia? Would it be cool to Russia and everybody else have bases over here?
You have to persuade.
We're bullies.
Basically, big picture, dude. We're no different than anybody else that has a job. We do a job whether we like it or not.
You do a job. But you're not a controller.
No, what he's saying he's saying veterans are no different. If military personnel are no different than the people who we claim to be afraid of that we call terrorists. So guess what? In their countries, we are terrorists.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I agree with the people in them countries. We are terrorists.
Okay, well, you know what? You can make the conversation and arguing for a perspective because, there's no way you can understand how other people perceive us, whereas we perceive them. I get what you're saying. I do. Yeah. But that's a really, ticky-tacky, slippery slope where you're saying that you are so deep in your beliefs that you're willing to kill innocents. Well, that's not always been the case. But I understand where you're coming from, or if they can see us that same way, because we're coming to their lands, telling them how to live, when we have no business doing so.
Yeah, and here go Americans. This is what we bad for. We will do something and expect 10, 20, 30, 40 years down the line for it all to be forgotten. I'm sorry, if you bomb my house and you kill my mom and dad, brothers and sisters, you best believe when I get grown. You best believe when I get grown, I'm trying to do something to everybody you know, and why I got to be a terrorist because I'm seeking revenge for what happened to my family. You see what I'm saying? So I got to go both ways.
Yep, I get it. I do.
Rock, you crazy.
But my
we're
my
off on
point.
a tangent, by the way. But yeah, I get it.
But my point on the kneeling part, on if you didn't rock with Cap for kneeling, then you can't be upset about not receiving whatever fruit that you didn't even sow with him. You ain't sow that seed with him. You ain't go through that struggle with him on just basically having his back on taking a knee. So whatever decision he makes in his collusion case shouldn't even matter.
No, but it does, because the whole thing was that, is this happening or not? You couldn't prove it otherwise. Right now, what you're saying is conjecture because it's settled. And I've always been saying it. A dismissal isn't the same as conviction or acquittal. It's in between. We didn't get 100% hammered down that this is what happened. And I think that would have been the win. Everything that was there that should have came out, that would have been the win.
I think you choosing, once again, perspective, you choosing to feel that way, because think about this. When you're totally innocent and you got this not a situation like someone in the hood. When we talk about these injustices, see what black and brown people go through in the hood, they go to court and they be innocent, but they don't have enough money to fight the powers that be. Mm-hmm. So they have to accept some lesser plea deal because they don't want to risk of going to jail for a longer period of time. But that ain't the case with the NFL. Their pockets are so deep they can fight anything. So for them to settle, they were dead. They did collusion against this man. It's no way around that.
Yeah, but now we can't ever prove that because he settled and he said a non-disclosure. We will never know. And that's why I'm saying that would have been the ultimate victory for it to come out and be officially said they lied, they fucked me, and now I'm getting money, and it's all out in the open.
Check this out. I've been wondering about this.
I got a question. So if Cap plays it all the way through, right, and it comes out that they colluded, all these owners ain't want him in because he took a knee, what changes in the NFL?
Immediately, probably nothing. But is that the point, or is the point like putting it out there that this indeed did happen? Indeed, Cap was done wrong. Because like I said before, again, I agree in this view of what he did. But if what happened to him isn't indeed factual and truthful, that should be out in the open 100%. But don't we know it's there? Make that out in the open.
But don't we know it's there? You just said
how perfect.
Think of this, George. Think of this, because you keep saying you wanted to see it out to the end and put it in the open. It's in the open.
We already know.
Out in the open, grab him by the pussy. Out in the open. Is anything changing?
We will never know.
Joel, if it's in the open, does anything change in your opinion? Would the NFL lose money?
In my opinion, it muddies the water. That's the way I perceive it.
Would they lose viewership and sponsors if it's out in the open?
Nope.
Wait,
no.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Do you feel like they would lose? Because look, we just remember Donald Sterling out in the open. He lost. He lost his team, but he earned money when he sold his team. Let's not forget that. So Donald Sterling out in the open is a racist, right? He got removed as an owner, but he made money.
Because the owner of the Carolina Panthers. What's the point?
So this is what I'm telling you. Colin Kaepernick's case was for his lost wages and lost future wages. That's what it was about. That's what the lawsuit was about. The movement outside of football.
I get that.
A white man has yet to lose in a racist situation. What I mean by that is, look at like you said, Donald Sterling. The man got $2 billion for his team.
He got a profit. He profited off of that.
You see what I'm saying? So check this out. That goes back to the Gucci stuff. Man, I can't remember. I want to give the people credit who told me this. Somebody was telling me about a designer who was a relative of theirs. They said that Gucci actually did this on purpose because of the European customers was not liking, you know what I'm saying, about black folks doing this. But what they did was they took the Donald Trump approach. Look at all the racist stuff that Donald Trump basically encouraged, and by doing so, it brought out the racist people to vote. So guess what? If you're going to do this to the black community, that's going to make all the racist folks come out and support Gucci. It's the same thing with the NFL.
I mean, just look at
if he would have went all the way through with it and they proved collusion and all that, man, white people was going to show up in record numbers and support the NFL. Simple as that.
Even then, whatever had come out, it was not debatable. It was not guessing. It was not conjecture. It was not assumption. It would have been factual. And then you right out in the open. I
get it. Well, you wanted the
bigger win.
You wanted the T. I get it. You wanted to see in writing or something you already know. I get that. I'm fine with that, bro. Like, I'm not knocking it. I just know you just wanted to see in writing and be like, see, I told you, mother suckers. Look, told y'all.
Basically, yeah. Like give it teeth, so to speak. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I see what you said. But I need my money.
And I understand what I'm saying is like him settling, like it hides that smoking gun where it could have been out in the fucking open.
You talk about it like it's a loss, though.
Like it's a what?
Like it's a loss. Like Cap didn't win in this situation.
I do. I said in the beginning, I think it's a loss. He could have had it all. He could have had his money and everything in the open.
If Cap whole case was about future wages, how was it a loss?
Exactly.
I get that. And I said it before, but one thing was predicated on the other. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Action that he did.
Bro.
And they the object was you want to separate it, that's cool, but one is
I'm going off of what happening. I'm going off what
you
they
wanted
said.
that man. You wanted that man to take a sacrifice again? He already sacrificed his career once, man.
He ain't getting no sacrifice. He had paid by Nike. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh my God! The Nike came well after the fact.
And then more.
The Nike came well after the fact. Nike came well after the fact. Well, hold on. He just got that Nike deal within the last 6 months. Am I right or wrong about that? He ain't been no year. I know that.
You are correct.
Okay, so what you mean? You think he took a knee saying, "Well, I got a Nike deal coming"? No.
Yeah,
like,
but
come on, y'all.
Then? Why settle?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you why. Joel. I'm gonna tell you why he settled. Let me tell you why he settled. Let me tell you why he settled, Joel. Let me tell you. If you paid attention from start to finish, what this lawsuit said, it's in writing. Him and Eric Reed said the only way they will settle is if it's a multi-financial offer. They said that from day one. That's in writing. Somebody got that radio.
I couldn't hear that. Yeah, we couldn't hear you all.
So basically, from day one, and it's in writing. I can find an article right now on the computer. But they said the only way that they would settle with the NFL if it was a major contribute, like a major financial offer.
Right. No, I understand that. But
why you keep butting though? Why you keep butting? That was their object. They're showing you the objectivity was lost wages, money. That lets you know it's no but. It's like, dog, we gonna get this money. You owe us. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if your object is to get what's owed to you, are you really gonna go into the court of law when it's off to you?
See what he keep doing, Hawk. He making the collusion case about the kneeling. No, that's not what that's about. See, don't get me wrong. It's they colluded against him because he was kneeling. They could. Somebody call him. They colluded against him to keep him out because of his stance that he took or the knee that he took.
Right.
But it still was about the money, his lost wages. They stopped this man's career from potentially making money. So that's all Cap was looking to recruit. It's the money that he didn't get an opportunity to make. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah. All right. Hold on. Can I paint a picture for you?
Yeah.
Would it had not been wiser to hold out, because you're still going to get paid no matter what, but to expose the bigotry that the NFL is being accused of and have it all out in the open where you couldn't hide nothing, and there's no non-disclosure even sign?
How
Does that not know
that they would have got paid off?
Check this out, though. Yeah, now that's going to change. We don't know. We don't know the numbers.
That would have been the win.
We don't know. Check this out. All right, check this out. Say he go the route that you wanted him to go, and because of that, he only get $1 million out of it, but the NFL is exposed. That's a loss for Colin Kaepernick.
Go on.
That's a loss for Colin Kaepernick. So, and you got to think about this. People are not going to stop supporting the NFL. The NFL not going nowhere. I'm telling you that now. It's not going nowhere. But so if you expose the NFL, which I believe they would have been exposed, we on the same page with that. It's something it's a lot that they're covering up. But Colin Kaepernick still has a family, bro. That man got a life to live after this. He got kids, all of that. So if he would have only got $1 million, like if he go all the way and they only give him, say they only give him some of what he possibly could have made, then that's a loss. So you don't know. He probably got 50, 60 million from them folks. He was not going to make that while he was playing. No team.
That's a bad assumption. Because if he's suing for wrongful collusion, right? He would have gotten whatever he was. Let's just say for the sake of argument, whatever he was averaging out until that point in time, to the point that he was out of the NFL and when he was being colluded against. It wasn't going to be like that. I see what you're saying, that he potentially he could have gotten less money in the end if he had taken it all the way. But him being the face of the movement, and this is why I'm saying that you can't really separate because one is predicated on the other. He could have gotten the home run of exposure and possibly gotten the same money, less maybe more, but isn't the it's not necessarily over. Like all it's like I wonder how does this really work with this so-called gag order here? Like if you give me this money and I donate the majority of this money to charities and all that, and I go to run in my mouth, what can they do?
Yeah, we don't even know the NFL's part in this. Like, what do they have to do a part of this agreement?
I think we're at that point where we agree to disagree, but I think you understand where I'm coming from, and I definitely understand where you're coming from. I just think that the home run was the exposure of information. That was the true value of all of this, in my opinion.
Man, you trying to take the Matrix down. And then
Who's the Matrix?
Hey,
I am speaking the truth. I am Neo.
There you go. Nah, man, but what it all boils down to, I wonder what the NFL had to agree to. Do they got to do anything?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. We could have had all that. We could have had it, and I feel like to me, again, this is just me. He sold out for the money when it could have been. Yeah, you're right. It could have taken a long time.
Please don't use sold out. Don't use that word.
Hey, but it was about the money. To me, it was about the money. That's why I didn't have an issue with him selling, because that was the object was for him to get his money. That's I mean, in anything, we look at, and it might be a bad example, but like for the parents who settled with Michael Jackson, do we have an issue with him selling?
Yeah, no,
I do.
Like I said before,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of people do.
A settlement, is it a conviction or an acquittal? You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. Like you're not really pointing the finger. It's kind of like, hey, they gave up, and this is what we can't away with. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Aaron Andrews got more than Kaepernick. How about that?
Who is that?
Say that again?
Aaron
Oh,
Andrews.
yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Why don't nobody have a problem with that? Man, because somebody saw them little whack titties. I just get all that money because somebody saw them little whack titties, man. Man, that's so crazy.
Hey, Hawk.
Yo, what up, Darren?
Hey, before we get, because I know we're pretty much done with the Kaep situation. I want to know your thoughts about the whole Jussie Smollett situation.
Oh, hell no.
And how
let me catch my composure. Let me hold my composure right quick.
Come on.
Somebody from Empower.
You out, dog? All right, man. I appreciate you calling, dog.
Man. It was good talking to you guys.
You too, man.
All right.
Later, guys.
My dog, Joe Revere. Hey, this Jussie Smollett, old punk ass, lying and stuff. You done messed up for all the true damn victims you know what? Let me stop, man. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead.
But I thought, I'm just now finding out today that them folks saying that the man was lying about the stuff I had been hearing on the radio. They was saying they had evidence that he was telling the truth. So now he's lying.
Man, look, from the Joe Budden podcast.
Let me fool you real quick.
Go ahead, Joe Budden podcast.
Let me fool you real quick. Hey, the man paid. They said the man paid two people. They said they paid that man, those two people to attack him, $35,000. Not $35,000, $3,500. They took him to the actual place. They gave him the money for the bleach and the rope. You know what I'm saying? And it was supposedly, I guess the threat letter was real, but there was no, like, real thing to it. But I guess he wanted to bring attention to it. So he went through these lengths to go through where he has, when he was talking about the whole, getting all this exposure and stuff like that. So they said he paid for it, he staged it, wrote it and everything.
I hope this ain't true, man. That man career is over with.
Hey, hold on,
no,
Rock,
he's on the jail.
About career. I said something, I'm glad you said something about career, Rock, because on the Joe Budden podcast, I'm going to keep quoting them because I listened to it today. They said, Corey said he's about to get written off of the show, his character. So he wanted to do something to make himself relevant because he does music also. And that the two dudes that he hired to, stage this assault, he follows one of them on Instagram.
Oh, how stupid is this? How stupid is this?
I can't make myself up.
Man, I just hate to be that dude daddy, man. Like, I be like, you a liar. You a punk.
Hey, man. He lucky we ain't in the 90s right now because you can say a couple of things and you get away with it, but we not in the 90s, so you can't say it. I got
that's crazy.
But it's a shame, bro, because anybody that is wrongfully attacked or, a true hate crime against them, they're going to say, but you do realize that dude Smollett, whatever his last name is, he lied, so you could be, you know what I'm saying? He set people back that's truly attacked, and man, that stuff pisses me off, bro. Like, he need to get locked up.
Bruh. And he's supposed to be so much smarter than, I heard him speak on several shows. I thought he was a smart kid. Like,
he said he was a gay
Trump. He can read, man. He just can read. He can read the script, man. That's all it is.
Somebody said he can read the script.
He said he was a gay Tupac, though. Y'all, that would really piss me off now when he said he was a gay Tupac.
Me up with it.
You can't say
Tupac. He said what?
Like he was a gay Tupac.
Wow.
Hey, all you gotta do is look at that interview. That interview, you could tell, like, it just doesn't look convincing. Like,
no wonder they write him off the show. His acting sucks.
I'm gonna say, how you an actor and can't convince people? Like, that's crazy, bro.
You can't convince me, and you a professional actor. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I thought he got attacked for real. Like, y'all know me. If somebody says something happened to him, I'm gonna believe him until I get more info. I ain't gonna say it on air that I don't believe you because I ain't gonna get killed off just hearsay. But yeah, man, he needs to do all Kelly.
So was he trying to speak up for, I guess, the gay agenda or something like that, saying that people, we live in, like you said, we live in a different day. We live in a different day and time, man. People ain't bothered by the gay stuff like that no more. Like, just don't force it upon us. That's all we be hollering. Don't, because they force it on your TV. They try to force it everywhere
you go.
That's all Empire is. Yeah, man, that's what made I start watching Empire. I'll never forget the episode when that man turned down Alicia Keys. Said, man, I had even told my wife, I don't want to see it on no TV in the house. I said, if you watch it, I need to be gone.
You know what's so strange?
We started watching Empire about 4 years ago, bro.
Yeah, I started watching a long time
ago.
Hey, let me tell y'all something. You know what's so funny because Rock talked about Empire? I used to watch the hell out of Oz, though.
Man, yeah, why you lying? But yeah, they used to have a whole bunch of fun.
And the BC was out there taking it, dog.
The BC was a fucking.
But I don't know. It wasn't like it. Like how they doing on TV now, bro. Like this is my thing. And see, it's not just about gay. It's like I know sex sells, but I hate sex scenes. I really do. That's me. Like I know these folks. Like why you got to show me every 10 minutes this boy having sex, man. Like, I hated that about that show.
They
like, God, we know he gay.
They like, hey,
I got the filter for the shit. I got the filter. You know what I'm saying? Little kids don't got that filter. That's the only shit I don't like. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Everything you turn on, man, it's some dudes and stuff doing something to each other, man. Come on with it.
Hey, Rock, I'm gonna tell you right now, dog. You need to go back and look at them Oz episodes because they got vicious too, dog. It was worse than Empire, dog. Shout out to Oz. They got vicious. To make you be like,
I don't know why. I used to watch Oz. I don't know why. I guess
because it's conditioned like they in jail, so you're like, oh, it's cool. They in jail.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, dog. You feel me? Like, hey, man. Hey, ain't got nothing against you being gay, dog, but don't be trying to put it on you locked up, dog. Like, hey, you did that. You did. Own up
exactly.
To it.
This what the LGBT LMNP community don't understand is that, like, a part of being accepted is accepting people for who they are also. Like, they want us to accept them for who they are, but don't want to accept us for who we are. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to go around bashing gays or nothing like that, but my thing is, if you have a right to feel and think and be who you want to, I got a right to feel and think and be who I want to. And they don't understand
why I don't get no smash and pussy pride walk? You know what I'm saying?
What?
Hey, you know, you know what's what's crazy? And I tell this to folks all the time. I shoot it straight to them. It's amazing how the world will accept two women being together or two men choosing to be together, right? And saying they have that right, that's fine, that's normal, which two men have yet to be able to naturally produce a baby together, nor have two women. But a man liking multiple women is wrong.
Yeah.
That don't make sense to me. And I even go to as deep as how people hating R. Kelly right now, child molesters and stuff like that. The
you
reason
saw that
why
Demi Moore video? Yeah,
I know one thing.
All up on the video.
Tell me this. What does most gay people say they was born that way, they can't help it? Ain't that the same thing a child molester? Don't he feel the same way? He was born that way, he can't help it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we be opening up Pandora's box, man, and it's crazy. Like, so either I'm gonna rock with it or I'm not. Like, I feel like you got a right to choose whatever your sexual preference is as an adult.
Hey, let's not lead us out. My dog Jason just brought up a good point. We can't lead us out. We, if you lie, we gotta expose your whole lie. Because he played on the emotions of Trump and the MAGA hats, too. Remember, he was like, it was Trump supporters, the MAGA hat. He got a new.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, we got to make sure we expose what he is.
That did the opposite. That gave Trump a level up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it wasn't even truly about him being gay. It was about him being a black man and that some racist guys with MAGA hats. And even though it was two Nigerians that did it, ain't this a blip?
Come on, man. Why would you
wear a MAGA hat? Man, that's so whack, bro. Dude, whack. And see, and he finna benefit. He gay. He going to jail. That's like locking a straight man up with fine women. Like, they need to lock gay men up with women.
They do that now.
Nah. What I'm saying is, dude. What I'm saying is he gay. Like, to me, like, for a gay person, they don't care about going to jail. Think about it. If it's a woman.
Hey, man.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Some dudes with a lot of iron in there. They got a lot of pent up aggression. Hey, man. I ain't trying to think about that right now. Thank you, Rock, for even having me about to comment about that. You are something else.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, man, we need to get back on sport.
I just want all the Trump supporters to know that you were not. Hey, you were right. None of the people that you rock with did it. Okay, so there was no MAGA hats. How do they say it? The disclaimers were damaged during this fake attack. The MAGA hats is good.
Hey, Hey, Hawk though, y'all wilding in Virginia though, man.
What we do now? What we do in Virginia?
Man, y'all governor, man. What's up with the shoe polish on the face, man? He's still working, ain't he? Oh, he still got a job.
You saw who came here, ain't nothing happened. I mean, they opened sesame, then they came down here, sparked up a whole riot, injured folks, killed people.
What?
And then they were called good, fine people on both sides. I mean, that opened the floodgates for folks just to try to see what happened down here. You know what I'm saying?
I just want you to watch your back out there, man. It's just looking spooky.
Yeah, hey man, some spooky times out here, bro. Like real talk. This is spooky. It's spooky times everywhere, but ours, you know, you go to Netflix now. They got the little documentary in this Charlottesville where we at. I mean, you know. We fighting over statues and street names and stuff. It's real in the field down here, man. You can't change a street name. You got to get a hyphenated last name. Like they try to change a street name because of the history. It's just a hyphenated last name. We went from Dam to Van Dam. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, how we had a government shutdown by the wall and possibly gonna have it again, and Flint still got the water issues they got.
And I'm up here sipping good clean water. Ain't got no water.
Not correction, correction, Rock. It's a state of emergency. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, my fault.
State of emergency on the wall. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? What an outrage!
Hold on. He said the wall is a state of emergency.
Hey, everybody that's not outraging, let me tell y'all something. Everybody that's on y'all Facebook timeline, if they ain't pissed off about this damn whatever's going on with the government, they got their damn taxes. That's why they ain't complaining. Everybody had the outrage and they won't get their tax return. I'm tired of this fake rage. The damn Gucci, the 3-month probation for Gucci from T.I. getting mad at Mayweather for saying F you. I got millions. I do what I want. Hey, man, that's what financial gain allows you to do what you want. If Floyd want to step out there and say he a coon, or what can we say to Floyd Mayweather really though, dog? Like he can fight and he got money. Those are two things a black man all want to just throw around. I punch you in your face and I got more money than you. Like, what can you do to him? That's cool.
Yeah, there ain't nothing you can say to a dude that can fight and got money, huh?
and his bodyguard's bigger than T.I.'s bodyguard.
Man, yeah, that man bodyguard's huge, and T.I. is little too. So
ain't nobody bulletproof, B.
Oh no. See, I ain't even want to say that. Shake, God dang, Shake. The NBA weekend just left. Give us a couple days. Shout out to J. Cole, man. The halftime performance was awesome. Of course, I didn't watch it live. I watched it on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube, man. I watch everything on YouTube. I need y'all to sponsor me.
Yeah, I was front tape, man. I don't want y'all to think I was jumping the Hawk show. You know what I'm saying? I was just.
Oh, you was on first. Oh, did you get Stephen? You get that Stephen A. dog? He probably ain't listened to you.
Yeah. I had to get at him real quick. Hey, Jalen, I'm a flirt. Hey.
Oh, you were talking to Molly?
Hey.
Jalen is.
Man, go on YouTube. You'll see me. I got on the Charlotte jacket. I'm front row. I'm right behind Molly, bro. Front row.
I'm gonna check it out, Jay.
Purple Charlotte jacket, dreads, bandana. You'll see me. Versace shades. You know, Molly came out, though. Boy.
Check this out. Y'all see how we all come on here and debate, right?
Yeah.
And we all watch the shows. We watch ESPN. We watch Undisputed and stuff like that. And like I'm telling you now, I talk to the TV. Like when I ride in the car, and take the kids to work and stuff. I mean, to work, take the kids to school. And
damn, child labor, bro.
I be calling the Breakfast Club trying to get through, never can get through. And like I hate stuff like that in the world, how we can never get through, our voices can never be heard. But what be tripping me out is why don't we come together and do stuff like, hey man, Hawk got a show that we get to come on all the time. That man should have a ton of views and listeners. You see what I'm saying? But that's too much.
Nah, Rock. Nah, I don't want all them folks come up here thinking they can get my spot after they won't get one for real.
Hey, I'm dog. I'll wait for somebody to say that. Like, hope people call in, dog. I can't get no exclusive airtime because they're gonna be talking.
Nah.
They can watch though. They can watch.
Now I was looking at they setup in there. I was just like, man, it was only like four cameras, some lighting. I was just like, man, real talk, this don't take nothing to do. It's just they just got the platform.
Yeah, they got the platform. Yeah, and they got that money backing them, them big time
the
sponsors.
sponsorship. Yeah, that's it. But it ain't nothing to it, man. That's I was like, man, I can do this.
But you know how
right
we are,
there,
man.
bro.
We visual folks, man. We keep seeing something over and over, even if we don't like it. We're gonna end up tuning in and seeing what the fuss is about. They take one little viral video that somebody fake. I mean, everybody tune in for Stephen A. just for him to get animated. Everybody tune in when Will Kane up there because you know they're going to argue. You know, it's like anytime Will Kane on First Take, I'm looking at it because I know they're going to argue with each other. Like it's box office.
Yeah, Will Kane kind of made himself a household name by acting retarded, arguing stupid points up there now.
Hey,
Hey,
why you lying? Marcellus Wiley done latched on to Jason Whitlock. He done became the yin to his yang.
Yeah. Like, dang, what happened to the hood? What happened to the cop?
Yeah, that's people don't talk about that, man. Marcus Wiley, a damn chameleon with Jason Whitlock. He be saving them and everything.
He did go
too.
to an Ivy League school. You know, I'm starting to see it rubbing off.
Hey, people.
Well,
people
you don't always agree with Whitlock.
No, he don't.
I don't like Whitlock. Hey, I don't
man,
believe
Whitlock,
put my hands on other grown men, but if I saw Whitlock out, I found this.
I don't like to listen to dudes that I know don't got no games. Like, what you playing? What you play? What can you play, bro? Like, don't talk no sports to me. Talk Food Network.
He was an offensive lineman. He was an offensive lineman, but I don't know what. I think we was like Ball State or something.
Yeah, but still, that dude be talking like he was just that deal.
Hey man, Whitlock one of my favorite.
It's only so much talk.
That's why I like Whitlock
up there with Shaq. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the only basketball person I listen to is Chris Broussard. That's the only person I listen to.
What can you say to a ring talker?
Yeah, Chris Broussard, nice. Yeah, I like Chris Broussard a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't got enough flavor on ESPN, man.
Chris Broussard did the same thing with Bob Parker. He last on
Jalen Rose probably the most solid one up there on ESPN, yo.
I don't like Rob Parker neither, man. He hates greatness, bro. He really do.
Rob's a cornball. He in the RG3 category.
Oh no, and he did RG. And he called RG3.
Yeah, he got fired because of RG3, but they in the same boat. That was what was crazy.
Yep. He called RG3 a cornball. He was a cornball. I'm like, dog, you sound like a cornball saying
like
cornball.
Hill, man. Came up there trying to cake the carry on live, bro.
Yo, his
that's
tape
why
must be
I like
worse.
Shannon, man. Shannon is the realest dude going. And I'm gonna say this might be something we can debate about. I used to always want to go on Cold Pizza. I'm telling my age, I guess, or First Take.
Cold Pizza well started. Yeah.
Yeah, one thing about Skip that I hated, and this I'm going back with it. To me, Skip Bayless used to dog T.O., but have Brett Favre back. So if you ask me, Brett Favre separated way more locker room. Dude was way more selfish than T.O. ever was. So in other words, Skip Bayless will argue 1 point for one player and then change the narrative for another.
Yeah. Skip got his favorites,
I can't stand that about him.
One thing I gotta say about some of these analysts on TV and Nick Wright fall into it. Like, to me, you can't be so much a fan of a player that you can never properly critique them and hold them to the same standard you hold other players. Like with Nick and he loves LeBron James so much that he cops so many pleas that it turns you off. He does the same thing with Odell Beckham. Like, he loves him so much personally that he can never truly critique him. One thing I love about Chris Carter is he gonna jump out the window regardless. I seen him jump out the window. He jumped like Chris. He's so emotional that he don't hold attachments to somebody. If they do something dumb, he go at him, and that's why I can respect about him and Steven.
Did you hear what Skip said today?
What he said?
Shannon said, because they were talking about D. Wade retiring and stuff, and they were talking about because Dirk hit them 2 threes, he might end up staying another year. They were like, what is he doing? He was like, man, what do you hope to accomplish? He was like, you're not going to be ranked any higher or anything like that. He said, you're the second best foreign international player to ever play. Foreign player to ever play. They were like, to who? They said, Akeem Olajuwon. He was like, oh, yeah, we be forgetting about Akeem that he ain't from here. And Skip Bayless said, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Manu is better than Akeem Olajuwon. Sammy said,
wow, man.
Sammy said, no, I'm going to throw you out. He said, no, I'm going to throw you off the limb if you say that again. He said, you better not ever say that again. But see, that's what make me mad about Skip. Man, that man said that I'm going to throw my phone at the TV. I would have broke my own TV.
Dog? You know what, dog? That's why he stayed on TV, man, because he say stuff like, it's like that fool know what to say and what button to push with the pulse of the fan base is that they're going to be like, hey, yeah, let's extend his contract right now. Like Skip, man, I always say Nick Wright just like Skip. They both go to all these numbers and analytics. They formulate these arguments to where it's a solid argument. And if you ain't really paying attention, you be like, damn, they right. But if you truly pay attention, you be like, man, they don't shut the hell up. You don't know what the hell they talking about.
The biggest hater, though, out of all of them is Colin Kaepernick, though, bro.
Oh, my God. He hates Westbrook.
Oh, that's the hater.
I don't think he's a hater like that.
What?
Colin is a great. He writes a great script because you know, like majority of the time people don't realize he's reading what he's saying, so he's formulating a great script to drive conversation. But I know he truly. It's almost like Westbrook must have slept with his ex-wife or something because Westbrook.
I
don't know what it is.
He was watching the Panthers game and his wife, Cam always smiling. His wife was, complimenting Cam, smiling and shit, So I know he was feeling some type of way. So it's always some Cam hate, bro.
Oh yeah,
look,
he just like Cam too.
I feel the same way about Westbrook. This is what I think he's saying about Westbrook. If Westbrook would have played like he played now with Kevin Durant would have never left.
Oh, that's true. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like,
that's a fact.
Dude, like,
but even now he don't like him though. Like even still with Paul George this year, because Chris Broussard was up there, and he was pointing out all the great things Westbrook was doing. And he just kept pointing out Westbrook's shooting percentage and 3-point shooting percentage, and Broussard was like, no, you're absolutely correct, but he's making triple doubles normal, and then he was like, well, he's getting fake rebounds, and Chris Broussard, well, how come everybody else can get fake rebounds? Almost lost it. He looked at him like fake rebounds. He was like, well, if it's fake rebounds, how come ain't nobody else going to get those fake rebounds? Still got to exert energy to go get them. He's just like, nah.
Hey, tell me this, how come Skip, like, I'm talking about, like, just look at the championship game last year, game 1. This man got Steph on him. He got 2 people at the elbow waiting on him to double him. He passed the ball to a wide open heel, and Skip get mad because the man made the right play, right? Skip don't like when LeBron passed the ball to somebody else. But then you sit up here and brag that Tom Brady is the GOAT when the majority of his Super Bowls came down to somebody else making the play, not him.
That makes you. On that note, we're gonna end the show. On that note, because you sound like me right there. Skip Bayless to a T right there. Skip Bayless gonna say it's different. It's different. But look, man, we got to close the show. Been an hour 30 minutes. Got Shake and Rock left. I know Darian had to dip. Shout out to Joel who called in. Y'all go ahead, spit y'all balls before we get up out of here. Whoever want to go first.
Well, I go ahead and go. Man, too, I just want to say, man, just keep it real, man. Like, folks been saying that, like, the older I get, the more I see keeping it real, man, you're going to have a whole better life. I ain't ashamed for somebody to get mad about me speaking my honest opinion. And that's what I love about this show, man. We can come on here and say what we got to say, what we need to say. So, man, we appreciate that platform.
Yeah, man, appreciate this platform, man. I like talking my shit. You know, I ain't Muhammad Ali, but you know, I respect the Muhammad Ali. I like the shit talkers. You know, just say how you feel, man. You know, if somebody mama cook for you and the food ain't good, you know, I respect the person and be like, man, your mom really can't cook. You know, like keep it real.
I respect you after I black you out. They be like, yeah, dog, I know I gotta punch you, dog. Respect you, but say like, you know I gotta punch you, right? Be like, damn, my fault, dog. All right, go ahead, dog. Go ahead. Hold, that ain't my good side. And don't punch too hard. But definitely appreciate y'all, man.
Not that good.
Those are my two analysts for the day that's still on. Shout out to Darren. I know he had to dip. He's still on YouTube, though. Shout out to everybody in the Facebook Live feed and also the YouTube feed. For all the folks that don't know, we had to rebirth the YouTube channel. So go to the BallHawk Show, subscribe, share with friends, get the movement back up what it used to be. And we're going to keep doing what we do, man. Y'all keep looking out for them early morning streams to work because I always stream around 8:15 on the way to work. We talk about the hottest topics, man. So y'all be easy, man. All right, fellas.
All right, hold it down.
Peace. And that's it, man. That's all I got for y'all. Wifey right here, like, hurry up. So y'all be easy. We got to that baby, and you know how we do. If you know, you know.
I want the whole world spin my record. Cheryl, the hooded stars, check game, stay free records. Oh, shorty girl fed to death in a massaging. Bad news even be massaging. I got a city head, I be massaging. Pinky rings on my finger, I'm massaging. I got a speedboat concert cause I massage. I coming through about a whole Econo Lodge. I be massaging, I be massaged. I'm coming through with Cadillacs and massaging. Yeah, boats I'm constantly massaging. I got GPS, I be.
So you're ready to ask the biggest question of your life, the only question before that question. How do you find the perfect ring to ask it with? With the incredible selection of diamonds at Jared and our price match guarantee, you can dare to stop searching and find the perfect diamond at a price you'll love. Visit your local Jared store today and dare to be devoted.
We promise to match any price on a like loose certified diamond of the same quality from any other jewelry retailer. See jared.com/price match for details.
So you're ready to ask the biggest question of your life, the only question before that question. How do you find the perfect ring to ask it with? With the incredible selection of diamonds at Jared and our price match guarantee, you can dare to stop searching and find the perfect diamond at a price you'll love. Visit your local Jared store today and dare to be devoted.
We promise to match any price on a like loose certified diamond of the same quality from any other jewelry retailer. See jared.com/price match for details.